News reports of jaw-dropping scandals involving corruption and fraud in the admissions process of several elite schools are coming at a bad time for the higher education community. Academia was already playing defense in Washington against perceptions of favoritism in admissions practices and intolerance for diverse political views. ESAs should not be confused with current income-based repayment plans or IBRs offered by the government, which retain students' debt obligations and can actually lead to increased debt for low earners when their income cannot support interest due on their loans. With ESAs, there is no principal or interest. Thus, they are much better suited for low-income students as their financial obligations never exceed their ability to pay. Most importantly, the government could be more proactive. Though nascent ESA programs are now offered primarily as alternatives to high-cost bank and PLUS loans, they hold promise as an eventual replacement for direct federal lending. Still, more testing is needed to inform the design of such a program. Congress could instruct the Department of Education to fund a small number of ESA pilots, for instance, with colleges and the government sharing in the funding of ESAs and likewise, sharing in ESA returns. Unlike student loans, which place the financial risk squarely on students and taxpayers, ESA partnerships would have colleges and the government sharing in the risk of student failure and rewards from student success. This would be an elegant, dynamic way to encourage colleges to focus on their students' post-graduation employability, without Uncle Sam trying to guess labor market needs and micromanage students' career choices in providing federal student aid. A political backlash is brewing against higher education. The last Congress brought punitive tax measures targeting large college endowments and the deductibility of interest on student debt. In this Congress, higher ed will again be in the crosshairs. Institutions of higher learning would be well advised to follow the lead of this small group of ESA innovators and demonstrate to the Congress that they are ready to take on greater stewardship for students' success. We are failing young people, failing taxpayers, and failing our economy, which needs more highly educated workers to remain globally competitive. Our system of college finance is taking on water. ESAs may be able to keep the system afloat. Preston Cooper is a research analyst with the American Enterprise Institute. Sheila Bair is the former chair of the FDIC and former president of Washington College. The $1.4 trillion federal student loan market has a huge issue: transparency. Elizabeth Warren wants a banking system that works for everyone. The Fed needs to hit pause on rate hikes.